Why is the new Kill Team box green? That is my main question coming out of the summer preview here. So as you can see on the screen, the new Exodite box, which is going to have 1 kill team and 15 NPOs for narrative play, has been branded with this green on the side instead of the orange. It still has its standard like new kill team, the team logo, and then this I'm not exactly sure. I mean, that's obviously the terrain and whatnot, but yeah, up until now, if you look at all kill team branding, it has been orange. You can see on all of these other things, from our last thing from Terron Devlin with the Red Terror and the Spectre Squad, it's all orange. They have both their kill team logos orange, the side orange, the back of the painting thing orange. It was all orange. If you go all the way back to the very first kill team article on Warhammer Community, it's all been orange. But this is this greenish blue color. And I mean, it's the same greenish blue as like the little dinosaurs that these Eldar are rising, but it's off brand. And so I want to ask, why did they do it? And I'm going to say a couple of theories about that. Before I do that, my name's Broken, and this is the first video on this channel. It's called Sentaku, that means war table in Japanese, and I'll introduce myself a little bit more after I'm done talking about these theories for why it's green. So the first theory is, for whatever reason, moving forward, everything in Kill Team is going to be this green color because they have decided to rebrand it as green. I don't know why they would do that. You could come up with some theories for it that marketing people said orange isn't as catchy as green or something like that, but just some marketing reason, and they're changing pace. I don't think that's what's going to happen. The next theory, they're abandoning their branding entirely. So that would be, even though everything has always been orange here, they've decided moving forward they don't want to do that, and they're going to make it all sorts of different colors. And the reason that they chose green is just because it matches the Drake scale, I think is what these are called, Drake scale dinosaur mount things that the Eldari are riding. So that is one option. Another option, and this one is the one I've actually spent a lot of time thinking about today, is that moving forward, they're going to split branding between competitive and narrative campaigns. And that would be, for example, this, I'm not going to go super into the contents of this. If this current video is well reviewed, I might go into the actual contents of this box. But one of the contents is the book, which has a lot of stuff. It talks about building and painting terrain. It talks about the lore stuff, and it has 20 joint ops missions. So this is going to have like really serious hobbying things for people that don't care at all about competitive, and they just want to have a hobby project and build this world and build this board and play these missions and stuff. And it might be that they're going to be branding things for that type of person in green, whereas the people that are like, hey, I'm really here for the tournaments, I want a good kill team, I want super tight balance in the game, and that kind of stuff, that might keep being the orange. So that's one theory that I've put a bit more thought into that I think might be more likely. And the other theory is kind of tied to that in the competition versus narrative, and that is specifically that the green branding stuff moving forward, or maybe not green, but just the non-orange stuff, is going to be stuff that's not usable in competition, official games workshops competition. And so that would be a difference between Terron Devlin, because Terron Devlin, as we can see down here, it was branded orange, and that was a narrative box in the sense that the Red Terror is an NPO, and it had narrative campaigns and all that sort, and it only had one kill team. This box only has one kill team, and it has a bunch of little MPOs in the orcs, as opposed to the one MPO of the Red Terror. But they're branded with different colors. So I think that my last idea of narrative focused is one color and competition is orange is a little bit different, because Terran Devon was orange. But what that might mean is Spectre Squad is legal in tournaments. And I'm wondering if the Exodites maybe aren't. Maybe this is a kill team you can play casually with your friends. You can play through the narrative campaign that comes with the box. And maybe, and of course, you can use these units in 40k, which is, I think most of the people that buy the Exodite box are actually going to be Eldari players, not kill team players. I think that kill team players will get a minority of boxes, and that Eldari players are going to try and get these things so they can add them to their own armies. But maybe these guys, this super elite team of 3 main models and then 2 like little kind of tag-on models, is not going to be tournament legal. Maybe they had a tough time balancing it, and they're like, oh, we'll still release it. There'll still be tons of people that want it for their Eldar teams and their narrative play, but we just won't use it in the tournament. So those are my thoughts. What are your thoughts? Why do you think the box is green? If I have people talking to me about this video, posting in the comments below, if I get a few views, then I would like to do more videos. As you may have seen, this is the very first video on this channel. The name of this channel is Sentaku. That means war table in Japanese. And the reason that I've decided to make it is twofold. First off, I want to like kind of expand Kill Team in Japan, where I live, because there's almost no one that plays it. So I'm going to have this channel, and I'm also going to do a Japanese language channel where I'm hoping to do mostly the same content, just hoping some people will see it and be like, oh, that looks kind of cool, and get involved in Kill Team. And then the other reason why I'm making this is because I broke my arm. And so for the next 6 weeks, I can't like paint or do any kind of hobbying. And like I said, I live in Japan, and I just moved and haven't actually found a new Kill Team community, so I can't even play. So I'm, might as well make some videos, might as well see if I can drum up some support and possibly help get Kill Team a little bit more famous in Japan. But if I'm making the videos in Japanese, I'm going to go ahead and make them in English, and that's what this is. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.